Good morning, guys. It's the one and only African superstar. It's vlog time. Today I want to talk about something controversial, but hey, what's new? I think today's probably one of the coldest days in the UK so far. It got to 0 degrees Celsius. And so on my way to the gym this morning, it was just too cold to be recording and holding my camera. So I am getting breakfast together for myself. Today we're just having some toast and a cup of tea. So that's what we're on. But today I want to talk about, an unpopular opinion, my own opinion, how I feel about it. And today's topic is, there are so many times I am embarrassed to be American. Now, I know some of you guys are diehard American fans and there are others of you that suffer from cognitive dissonance and just believe it's like the place to be. But as I grow older and I observe other cultures and other people and all kind of things, I really do regret growing up in America. I feel like it set me back in many ways. I feel like, professionally, socially, perhaps romantically, I would be a lot further along if I were in other environments compared to America. Not to mention the low standards that go with being American. If you are an international traveler, if you're someone who's lived abroad, you know what I mean. Everybody literally expects the absolute lowest from you. They're shocked when you don't fit the status quo, the stereotypes. Anything that goes on in America, they think that you're abreast of it or they want to chit chat with you about it. And it's just like, I literally feel like it's the ball and chain around my ankle. I can never get away from it, and it's just so annoying. There's this assumed privilege with being from America that I can't say that I've partook in or have benefited from. Now, I would say, when I look at the big picture, some of the things that I have benefited growing up in America, I would definitely say is, my ability to travel. I do realize a lot of people have to go through a lot more to travel. They have to obtain visas and all of that kind of thing. But when I think about the psychological damage from the racism, when I think about the systematic racism that has prohibited and affected my career, when I think about the American mentality, the dysfunction in our community, the violence, the chemically modified foods. The list is long in terms of the negative things that have impacted those of us in America. Now, I could be grateful because at least I was able to get out of that environment, but I feel like it probably would have been beneficial if I left a lot sooner. I left in my 30s and I'm still trying to get stable. And by that time, you have already kind of, missed a lot of significant networking opportunities, such as maybe going to university in a different country or wherever you want to settle, or just being a young person, and being able to build and formulate those type of networks. When you move as an adult, it's a lot harder to, integrate. I've done a fantastic job, but it takes a lot of tenacity. It takes a lot of, proactive approach to be able to assimilate a bit in. And, this conversation came up because yesterday when I was at work, I was talking to one of the people at the warehouse with me. And this person was just, spewing out the normal stereotypes associated with being American. Oh, I bet you like this. I bet you like that. Are you a Beyonce fan? Did you see Love and Hip Hop? What do you think about the election? And it's just like, none of these things have my interest. None of these things have my interest, and also people can't correlate the fact that you live abroad because you don't want to be in America. They're constantly, I've been abroad 7 good years now, soon to be 8 when we move into 2025. But people still think I want to move back. I'm going to move back. I currently live there. I'm just on holidays. I can tell them I live in Ghana. I've lived in the UK. I'm a British citizen. But none of it registers. And so I just have to be honest. it's frustrating. You know, it's just like something you cannot get away with. And to me, I don't see the pride. I see a lot of dysfunction. I mean, I look at the state of America and its Americans. I look at the mentality. I look at the quality of life. And I mean, there's just nothing about it that makes me, you know, eager to be identified as or be associated with. Yet I am. You know, and it's really frustrating. And like I said, I know that there are a lot of people that just think it's like the top of the totem pole, but you know, and it's one of the reasons that I really felt compelled to make that move, you know, to get out of America by any means necessary, was because I just couldn't spend any more of my time there. I literally felt like if I don't do something, I know how the future looks like, because I've looked at so many situations and I've looked at the breakdown of so many people and I've looked at the outcome of so many people, even people that I know, you know, personally, and other people that I don't know personally, but I don't know. So yes, guys, that's today's vlog. I'm so embarrassed. You know, I'm so embarrassed to be eternally classified as American. Let me know your comments in the box below. Until we meet again, stay black and true. You ain't black, just stay true.